Guys, before we start this video, I want you guys to know that this is not going to be a drama channel. This isn't going to be anything where I'm just discussing topics nonstop over and over again. I know I'm doing this like back to back, so that it may seem like I am because I haven't posted like another night rain video in a while. Had some troubles with the Elgato capture card and everything else like that, but I think I got it resolved and everything else like that. I just had to have OBS on the other PC on top of the stream PC, and then I had to have them correlate. It's really annoying, but it is what it is. I think I got to figure it out. But one thing I did want to talk about, and yes, it's unsolicited. You don't need to hear my opinion if you don't want to listen to it. Completely fair, understandable. I consistently watch, besides like news stuff for, you know, general World War III fear-mongering shit that I constantly watch, and also on top of business stuff that I have to deal with, because obviously owning the business and making it you know, the way I want it to be, and expanding the business and everything else like that, on top of family stuff, all this other stuff, life, right? I can't stop helping, like, watching myself, like not watching myself, I can't help stop watching YouTube drama. For some reason, it's like so captivating to me. And the one thing that I always, as soon as the video is done, the one thing that always goes back into my mind is these people who have these, even the people that I like, Asmongold, Hassan, are the ones that I constantly watch. Tectone, More Pegasus, and a bunch of other people, right? Whenever they're talking shit. Oh, H3H3. I don't really like H3H3 that much, but I still watch. Apparently now it seems like he's going back to normal, because for the longest time he was just trying to demonetize people's channels, and he was just being a fucking asshole. But then you got also the Hassan and iDub situation was, you know, calling that would probably have to be on a separate video, because that actually, I feel some type of way because I'm a father with that whole situation. But I always try to take perspectives, right? H3H3 is bad and good, iDub's bad and good, Anissa's bad and terrible, and then so on and so forth with Asmongold, Hassan, and stuff like that. And if you don't know who these people are, then clearly I watch this shit more than you do, and it's probably a cancerous thing that I watch this much. But the main thing that always in my mind, that is the most hilarious part to me when it comes to this YouTube drama shit, is how much they just resemble angry female coworkers. And what I mean by that is these people all work in the umbrella of YouTube, or on the umbrella of Twitch, or the umbrella of Kick, right? So all this, the social aspect of how people get paid, these content creators get paid, they all work on this umbrella company, right? Social media. And that's how they get paid. That's how they get revenue, right? And these are multi millionaires arguing like Karens nonstop. And granted, you're allowed to post whatever you want. I'm posting this video because this is how I feel. This is what I'm doing. I'm talking to a fucking camera right now. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I find it entertaining. It is entertaining. I constantly watch this stuff because it's entertaining. But every time that I watch these videos, as soon as I hit like end, or I gotta go to work, I gotta go do something else, I gotta go to the gym, whatever it is, I in back of my mind, I'm like, wow, I just watched a 30-minute, a 25-minute, a 45-minute, sometimes an even hour video. Say if I'm driving up to New York, I'll put on 2-hour videos, and then just, I'm like, all I did was basically watch the male equivalent of the Kardashians. YouTube drama is the male equivalent of the Kardashians, because at the end of the day, nothing matters. What they're saying, nothing matters to them. It's just individual people conflicting with each person, like each things, right? Like if it's CPS, if it's political views, if it's their terrorist wish list, at the end of the day, these are just people, right? Problem with that is that they also have millions of followers. With that comes different perspectives that are going to then either antagonize somebody or motivate somebody. Now, good or bad, at the end of the day, it comes to the conclusion that this is just all Karens and they're bitching and stuff like that. But then you put on the social aspect of having being watched by millions of people, it changes their views and perspectives. Some I like more than the others. When it comes to their perspectives, completely fine. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about this with the YouTube drama, besides their, because I don't want to make this a fucking 10 minute, 30-minute video. I just want to say what I want to say, and then I just want to call it a day. I got Night Rain to play. I'm almost at 60 hours of Night Rain. I want to do my review. So far, I've only ever played as Wilder. I feel like this is a game. This is going to be a game that I'm going to be playing for hours. See how I'm just getting sidetracked again? But look at that shit, dude. I know I constantly show him off. But so this YouTube drama shit. What's I don't understand why these people can't call each other up, or I'm sure that they interacted with each other so often that they probably know where each other lives or go to events. If you guys want to make some real content, right? And this is in my personal opinion, I would love to see this shit. Instead of having like these debates, like what happened with Hassan and H3 Ethan, where he just Ethan. Instead of that bullshit, what they should do, right? And this is my personal opinion. This is what I think would be some really good entertainment, bro. Meet up locally at like a Starbucks or make an event and then meet up in person. Get yourselves on a fucking totem pole and like fucking, you know what I mean? Like you or soapbox, Hassan, Asmongold, H3, iDubbbz, and then just have a core audience behind them, or not, or no audience at all, and just record that an in-life debate or in-life something. Because at the end of the day, if they really did care about getting anything resolved, if they really did care about changing their opinions or anything else like that, instead of name calling and doing all this other bullshit, if they wanted to handle it adults instead of like some Karens at Office Space, what all they needed to do was have this online forum translate into in-person forum. Have some type of debate in person, because then not only that, they don't have to look at chat, right? They can't look at chat and go off of their ideas and stuff like that. And on top of that, it's entertaining as fuck. And third, most importantly, you will see which perspective actually holds true when it comes to their opinions. Because the simple fact that if someone knows what they're talking about, if they're really well versed in an opinion, right, good or bad, you can genuinely tell based off of body language and what they're saying, right? Based on the confidence of how they're saying it. Although there are some dumb confident people out there who will eventually, justify their actions and create all this other fucking. I don't want to go there. Sometimes people are confident enough to, fake this shit. Fake it till you make it. But more often than not, it's just not the case. You can read people's body language when they're lying. Their eyes are moving all the time. If they're consistently saying someone's name, trying to figure out a fact, Hassan. If they're genuine or not, all these opinions can be translated in person, right? But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to ramble on for a YouTube video talking about YouTube drama. I don't quite understand it, but I shit you not, this thing it's entertaining as shit, dude. Because at the end of the day, I don't feel like always watching like doom and gloom shit. Like granted, I had to watch doom and gloom shit when it comes to political aspects for the business. I just got to figure out what the market is doing. Money, World War III, where to put money. Like there's a bunch of shit that like as a business owner I have to take into account, right? This is just a side thing that I find enjoyment in. And then obviously for you guys, I like gifting stuff. Discord just gave out a Elgato capture card. You're welcome, BG. But yeah, no, entertaining as shit. But if you want to make it even more entertaining, but then again, I'm also a small channel. What the fuck do I know? Dude, have that shit in person. I would watch the shit out of that. I love being entertained. I play video games for, and on top of other stuff, but we don't have to get into that. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Holy shit, this is all 10 minutes. I'm ending it now. Yeah, damn, that was way too long.